Hey guys, welcome to a new game on the channel. Today we're going to be playing Planet Crafter. I believe it's a fairly new game. I'm not 100% sure. It's on Steam for, I think it's on sale right now still. I've played a bit of it on my own. I got to like pretty decently far. I don't want to share too much by showing stuff. So let's start the new save. Whoa, we're crashing. Okay. That's not how we were falling before. But okay. Alright, what do you have to say? Welcome to your assigned planet. Your mission is to advance the terraformation process of this world. You'll need to generate O2, heat, and pressure. I have to reach 175,000 Ti. Just as a start? Okay. I'm only gonna carry some food on me. I'll carry the oxygen and the water. We'll start by making... Okay, so I need 3 iron, 2 cobalt, and magnesium. Ooh, a chest. Okay. Oh, well, there's the shit that I need. Okay. Back over. Now, don't worry, guys. Speed does pick up later on in the game. You know, I'm gonna get the essentials real quick, and I'll check back with you guys after. Alright guys, now I got my essentials that I need. I have my backpack, oxygen, and my construction and deconstruction chips. That's what's in my chest. Well, I find a spot to kind of build a base and start doing my operations. Why don't we talk about what the game actually is here? So essentially what the game is where you need to terraform a planet. And the planet will actively change as you terraform it. It's not just some statistic that allows you to do more. You will genuinely see changes in the way that the place looks over time as I terraform. But I think up here's the best option. You guys will see in future videos, or even maybe in this video, if that is the correct option here. But let's see, where do we want to build our like base, like where we actually have our like crafting and stuff like that? I'm thinking over here is a good spot for a like actual base area. I am gonna have areas for everything else as well. I need titanium and silicon. And if you guys do have any suggestions and have played this game much longer than me and have any tips or tricks, please do leave some in the comments. That will help me in the future. Also, by the way, another thing that this game does is you respawn in these. If you were last in one of these and you die, you respawn in the last one you were in. So it's like all of these are checkpoints. So that's really neat. We need to start by getting, let's see, 4 iron, 3 titanium. Can I hold that? 4 iron, 3 titanium. 5 iron, 4 titanium. I have collected a decent amount of stuff that we may need. Alright. We can start building our drills and turbines. Obviously, we have to start with turbines. Now, in my other save, I did build turbines fairly low down. Just because I'm not going to need them in the future. And so it's just easier that way. But I think in this save, all of my power is going to go in this corner over here by this rock. And I'm just going to keep the power that I have. Okay. Set that up. Okay, now we have some energy generating. We can build, I think I'm going to put our drills over here by this aluminum area. We'll learn more about other things as we go along. Okay. Can I get a second drill? Third drill? Alright. Now, if you look at the top right, we are generating terraformation progress. That's what I'm gonna be calling it. It's not exactly what it's called, but to really start getting stuff done, we're gonna have to... Okay, so next we need a terraformation screen and blueprints. Which means we need 2 iron, 2 silicon, and a cobalt. Okay. 1 silicon, 2 silicon, 1 iron.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Okay, I remember what I'm doing now. 2 iron. And a cobalt. Now, in the future, cobalt will be a lot less used in the later games. Mainly because I mainly use cobalt at the beginning for oxygen tanks. So oxygen capsules. I think I am going to expand on this because this is going to be our main base. So we need 6 iron and 3 titanium. So I need 5 more and 3 titanium. Got it. Whoa, okay. I think what I'm going to do is go towards those meteors over there. But that's gonna mean I need water. Now, as you guys saw, we are building up heat, pressure, and oxygen. As the heat builds up, we won't find little pieces of ice like this on the ground anymore, because obviously the planet's heating up. Now, let's see. I'm gonna need oxygen, so let me grab some cobalt. All right, now we have 2 oxygen tanks. We got some water. We should be decently set. But we saw it struck over there, so we have to go this way. Ooh, a chest. I don't think this is from the meteor strike. I think the meteor strike's a little further back. But okay. Alright, got some food. I'll take it. You can also destroy the chest and get 1 iron, which I appreciate at least a little bit. Because having empty chests everywhere could really fuck you up. I don't think that this meteor did anything. So let's get ready to start building this. Iron, cobalt, and silicon. We got the silicon. Let's get some iron. Let's see, can we build it? So we have the 2 iron, the 2 silicon, and the cobalt. 2 silicon, 2 iron, 2 cobalt. Okay, cool. Okay. We had a terraformation screen. Put that over there. Now we're at low power. Okay, I'll be back. Can I just... Is this enough? That is enough. Hey! Okay. So at the start, power is going to be one of our more prominent issues. Let's get the blueprint screen next. So I need 3 iron. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put a door on the back too because I come from both directions. Let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna get us a desk. We don't technically need it on a desk, but I do want this to look aesthetic because it is for a video. Cool. Alright. Next is the blueprint screen. I just need iron. Alright. Oh no. Okay. Now that we have this placed, we can get to the pretty much the bulk of the game. This is our unlockable things. So the reason that we got a higher oxygen is because we got to a certain amount of pressure. It's going to be the same with this drill. It's going to be the same with literally everything else. But since we did get a tier 2 backpack, let's try to get that crafted up. I need iron, silicon, and aluminum. I just said aluminum. Iron, silicon, and titanium. Alright, now that we have our stuff, we should be set. I say we go do a little bit of exploration. Okay, I'm gonna need an exoskeleton first, and then I'm gonna need the torch. So I need 3 magnesium, 2 silicon, and a titanium. Got it. All right, now we're back home, and let me show you guys what the exoskeleton does. Now, if you notice, I only have 4 slots. There's at least 5 things already just from the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we can't do anything with that. What the exoskeleton does, though, is you put it in, and you get 4 extra slots. That's fucking awesome. That's going to be so helpful for the later game. You can use the tier 1 exoskeleton for most of the game. Later on, I am going to want to change it a bit. Now, I am ready to do some exploring. Drink some water. Okay, torch microchip, forgot that. Bam, okay. Now, I'm ready to go do some exploring. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build a little base over there as well, just so we have oxygen to go in and out of. Which means we're going to need 2 titanium, a silicon, and 3 iron. I have that part memorized because of how often I have to make it. 2 titanium, silicon, iron. Alright, so the first bit of exploring that we're going to be doing is going to be at this little wreck over here. There's a bunch of these all around the map. Let me build myself my little compartment. Go in and out of. I think I'm gonna get some iron so I have chests that I can use just to store some stuff, because there is quite a bit in these wrecks. What I really do like is in this game, one of the first things that you get is being able to name chests. In a game that is so resource dependent, it's really good to be able to do that. Alright, I'll bring 1 oxygen tank, but other than that, let's head in. Alright. I did make the flashlight, so I can use that. I need tier 2 construction to destroy those. To get through here, deconstruct debris. Ooh, okay, I get iron. And I am going to destroy the chests so I don't try looking through them so much. But it's basically just going to be this over and over and over again. So if you don't like that, you can skip to the timestamp that I have on the screen right now. But this is really just me exploring, going around. That's about it. So there's this room. Okay. I can loot that. Okay. So, you know how we had stuff we had to unlock? So there's also stuff you can only unlock through the blueprint microchips. So those are going to be important. Luckily, I just got 2 of those. So, be crazy with it. You know what? Why not put on some spacesuits? Let's go outside and try these on. Alright, let's look at these. So this is the Skiffo. Alright, that's not bad. And this is the Sipto. Oh, this is the Sipto. I think I'm gonna go with this one just because I think it looks a little cleaner. I will be collecting these so that you guys can pick in between videos if you'd like to. It's highly encouraged, but obviously not required. Another thing I like about this game, there's literally a button that just sorts everything. It's so easy, so efficient, and I love it. Okay, let's go back in. Did we get everything over here? Got the space suits and shit. Alright. Now time for this room. I can do a little bit more deconstruction. Oh, okay, that was good. 2 iridium isn't bad. In the early game, iridium's kind of important. I'll explain a little bit more going forward. But this stuff's gonna be important. Okay, and I need that. Which means I'll go... Here's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna... Oh, no, drop. I'm gonna put all this in there. Get all the iron we can get. Actually, I'll get 3 iron. I'll take that with me. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some more chests over here. Okay, I'm dying, but that's okay because I am gonna spawn nearby, I believe. Yep. And instead of this game being like Minecraft, which says fuck you every time you fall and die, it just drops your stuff in a chest very neatly for you to pick up. Let's get some more. We will get bigger chests in the future, and that's gonna be kind of our key to success in a way. How do we have these 3? I can go get the rest. Take this with me. But yeah, when you die, your stuff doesn't just disappear off the face of the fucking planet like in a lot of games. They actually make it fairly easy to recollect. As far as I have gotten, there is no monsters or anything that can kill you, which is, I guess, good. Because, you know, dying ain't fun. But alright, this place got looted. We got a decent amount of stuff. And I'm actually pretty content with this. Let's get all this organized. Alright, let's start by getting all of these blueprint chips. Okay, there's 3. 3 is not bad. But since I am traveling anyways, I might as well take some important stuff back with me. I'll take these seeds that have 250. If you look at this Alarma, it has nothing on it, but we'll learn what it does later in the game. I'll take some super alloy. I'll take this, this. Or this. And then iron. Alright. It'll be a lot easier to loot things later on. Oh, are we out of power? No, we're not. Oh, do those just not spin till a certain... Yeah. So my first save, I built all my shit down there. And you'll see why that's bad. Probably in the next video. Maybe the video after. But building up here is probably my best option, and having a 3rd save worth of progress is not awful. For now, I'll put our chests in this corner. We will have our own little storage area in the future. for now. Throw the iridium in there, aluminum in there, that in there. Put those. We could use our blueprint chips. Okay, so for our first one, mining speed. Okay. Oh, yes, walk speed. And compass. Got it. I first want to do this. So, I'm going to need to go get our fabric. Do I have a tier 2 or no? I have a tier 1. First thing, actually, let's get oxygen tank. We need silicon, cobalt, titanium, and 2 magnesium. I'm actually going to organize this real quick. I'll be back once this is organized. Throw the rest of our aluminum in there. The iridium in there. Let's go over here. I need 2 aluminum. Alright, I got the tier 1 agility boots. W. And then I can make the tier 2 oxygen tank. So if you look at the bottom left now, I have 200 oxygen. That's going to last me so much longer. Now I think it's very important that we start making some progress on the terraformation. Which means I'm gonna need some... Okay, I'm gonna need another area. Yeah, I have the stuff that I need. And I think I'm gonna put the air and oxygen and stuff like that areas over in this corner. Alright, get that, that. Then I need iron, ice, and magnesium. Okay. Ice, magnesium, and iron. Okay. Now it is time. Yes, it is time. It is time. We get our first vegetube. And we can put our Brella seed in there. And now we are generating oxygen. Once this fully grows, it's going to be much, much faster. But right now we are generating a little bit of oxygen, which is good. Now it is also time for us to get some heat in here so we can really start unlocking stuff. Okay. Now for our heating, I think I'm going to put heating over here near our... More like in front of our drills. Can I... Will I be able to? If with that gone, I should be able to. So expansion is possible. Let's get our first heater in. Damn it! Fuck. Okay. We can make one of these. We need iron and cobalt. Or iron and silicon. Got it. Alright, now we have this stuff. We can add some more power in here. As you saw, we had the wind turbines. They gave 1.2 kilowatts. This tier 1 solar panel is going to give us 6. Now, how do we want this set up? Can I put it up here? I can't. Unless... I can do that. That did not work in the slightest. Let me try again. Now that it's like that, can I... Oh, I need iron! Yeah, I get it. My oxygen level's low. Give me a second. There we go. Get our oxygen back up. And we can start placing our shit up here. Which shouldn't be too difficult, actually. If we build this right. Cool. We have power now. This is good. We need the progress screen, but what do you need to get the progress screen? Heat. Okay. I have an extra silicon. I need iron and iridium. Iridium. And I still have to go find iron. Fuck. Maybe if I just ask politely, it'll drop from the heavens. You know what? Let me try that. Iron. Oh, would you look at that? Shit, wrong iron. Okay. Alright, I got a second Vegetube. Put it there, and let's go get more plants. So I want to do a trip over here to collect our shit. Now, there's a trick that I learned. I want you guys to tell me in the comments if you're okay with me doing this or not. If I go to the gameplay, I'm stuck. It teleports me to a random one of these pods that I have. It teleports me back. So there's no one to tell me what I'm doing is wrong right now. I'm gonna keep doing it. But I would need you guys to let me know in the comments if you're okay with that or if you think it's still cheating. Technically, it's an in-game mechanic. Let me get myself a chest for iron. There we go. We need water. Where's some ice? There's the ice. I'm actually gonna get 2. And a magnesium because... Oh, why not get this last piece? Water. Water. Iron. Water. All of like the food stuff's gonna go in there. For now, I'll just put all special ores in here because I don't have that big of an abundance of them. I think all my food's at the other pod. Almost as common as aluminum. Boop. And I'm here. Food. Okay. Now for 2 of these. The rest of this. I need to go over there, but I'm too lazy. Trying to generate some more oxygen. Get a 3rd Vegetube. That's moved forward. Also, when you sell things, you get all of your resources back, which is good. Cool. We have some oxygen. We can make tier 2 drills now, which means we just need a bunch of titanium.
12 seconds later.
There we go. Got some more power going. Now I can get these tier 2 drills after some oxygen. Cool. And I am so sorry about how bright the screen is right now. Their weather is so weird. Now we are running a bit low on iridium, so I might go for a little mining session for that later. We need more power, 2 cobalt, and an iron. Bro, how is iron what I fucking low on? What is this, the Great Iron Famine? Cool, we got our power back. Now let's look at what our outputs are. Our pressure is fine, our heat is meh, and our oxygen is also doing bad. Okay, at 2.5 I can get the tier 3 backpack. I had iron this whole time. Fuck my life. Cool. How do we make it? Because once we have the tier 3 backpack, it's not going to be as easy to stop us. Aluminum, titanium, silicon. Cool. Now we have a small amount of space, I guess. Our next oxygen tank is in quite a bit. So I say we start exploring a bit more. No? I think that's probably our best idea. Cool. So all these little boxes apparently have Bluetooth, almost said Bluetooth microchips. Blueprint microchips. There we go. Okay, there's another one. Okay, so we just crazy with it. I'm stuck, and I get brought over here. All right, microchip 1. Okay, we need those like right now. 2? No, I have 1. Okay, I can't make it yet. All right, let's go for the second one. Mining speed. Mining speed's okay. I'll grab the super alloy and just get tier 2 mining. Fuck it, we can get more. Cool. I have to take the spacesuit off though, sadly. But those will be collected. So I did a little bit of organization. This is going to be the plants / food chest. This is aluminum. These are going to be our special ores for now. That's that. So let's, since I can't put anything in there, I'm just going to completely ignore my entire organization process. Okay. Now that some of that's done, question is, what do we want to do next? We really need terraform progress, which means we need better heat and oxygen. Better heat and oxygen we get from this, but that's all KTI, which you need heat, oxygen, and pressure to do to begin with. Pretty soon I will get solar panels, but that's probably gonna be next video, or tier 2 solar panels. That's gonna be next video. I get better storage, all of it, all the good stuff happen in next video. This is just the basics. So what we need to start doing is build ourselves a actual storage system and not have it in this area. So, I mean, I can make storage right there. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, now I'm gonna transfer everything over, get that set up, and I'll get back to you guys after. Now, you can't fucking stack chests, which is really annoying. But I say we get another iron and we expand this a little bit more. Alright guys, the storage room is complete for now. Once we get more supplies, we get all the stuff that we need, I am going to build an amazing storage room. But at the moment, with what we have to work with, this is what I got. Seeds in here, plants in here, aluminum, food, pretty much anything it says is what's in there. Except for the cobalt, I have some other stuff in there, but that's just because we literally don't have room for stuff. While I was doing stuff, we did unlock some stuff. We unlocked the communication antenna, and we unlocked a transmission screen. Why don't we build that? So we're gonna need... Okay, how much silicon? Let me save. Alright, for these, we're going to need 3 silicon, 2 iron, magnesium, and aluminum. Okay, it seems like we have barely any of the stuff that I just mentioned. I'm gonna go collect that. I'll be back. Alright, now that we have everything that we need to find a place to put the antenna. And I was thinking, why not put it... Can we put it on top of things? This looks like something that would collapse a building. I have a feeling you can't. So I think I'm gonna put it by our power. Speaking of, we need another antenna, which means we need 2 cobalt, which I believe we do have, but it's easier to just walk up to the cobalt because there's so much of it everywhere. I say seeing 3 of them. I'm gonna need silicon and iron again, but that's okay. Let me get up here. Cool. All right. That's still not enough power. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get some fucking power and shit, and then I'll get back to you guys. All right. After doing all that, all right, now we got power running. I have 2 more solar panels. I got some extra shit, but also we need to build the transmission screen. Which I'll just rotate and put like that. All right, message from Sentinel Corp to Convict GP 8971L. Oh. You have chosen to have your sentence commuted to an extradition. To get all your charges against you dropped, you must fully terraform this planet. Our sensors will periodically scan your progress and send you the required blueprints. Do not try to contact Sentinel Corp. If our sensors do not detect any advancement in the terraformation process, you will be considered missing and charges will not be dropped. You cannot claim ownership or value over anything on the planet. What the fuck do you mean I can't? Okay. You're only allowed to use the resources found on the planet to increase the terraformation index. You are not allowed to leave the planet until the terraformation is complete. And another message we got. Your planet specifications, identification unnamed. There's no one owns the planet yet. There's no habitability. We're in sector Azishal Prime. We have no history. We're locating in the Azishal Prime sector, a pre-civilization sector crossed mostly by trade ships traveling between big spaceports. The sector has 842 planets, 135, wait.
Oh my god.
1,511 stars and 7,000 parsecs wide. The planet has been identified as a possible candidate for future colonization. All right, that's all of our messages from Sentinel Corp. Interesting. Now, I did collect some extra shit while I was out, just because I'm tired of having to go collect shit. That is going to be the start of a lot of this, is collecting shit. But let's... I realize I don't have a silicon chest. Time to make one. Silicon. Okay. Cobalt. Do we not have an iron chest? No, because we need to make more chests. Iron. Okay, cool. We got storage, we got communications. I'm gonna make the progress screen, and then I think we're gonna be done for today's video. If you guys liked it, I highly suggest checking out the other videos that are going to be in this series. I think I'm gonna post about 3 to start, just so you guys have something to binge watch a little bit if you'd like. There will be new videos coming out for this game. I do really enjoy this game. I know it's not like the content I usually post. It's not like Dead by Daylight or like a horror game. It's actually quite peaceful, but I thought it would be nice to have an okay, like, no one's gonna get scared, no one's gonna have problems game for some other people to watch, bring in some more viewers. You know how it is. Got the terraformation screen, which I'm gonna put over here. Okay, so we're going from bare to we're 5% there, guys. Mind you, this recording is okay, only an hour and 15 minutes, but we're 5% to blue sky. Blue sky isn't even close to the end of the game either. If you look at the top, that's some of the first steps. Now, I am gonna end the video here. If you guys did enjoy, please do leave a like, do comment, and turn on a bell for some notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I did have to cut today's video short. I will be releasing the other one at the same time. So if you click right here, you will be able to go watch that video. I'll see you guys next time.